Well, hello and welcome to our virtual dialogue with the Dean, bringing you more campus updates. Before we start, I just want to remind everyone that if you have any questions throughout this video, please feel free to leave a comment and we'll be sure to respond. Today we have with us Dr. Stephanie Arnett. Although, as you'll hear in a minute, she's been part of the college for a while now. Stephanie has recently joined the college in a new role as the Director of Student Career Development and Engagement. And so thank you, Stephanie, for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, let's just start by having you introduce yourself a little bit to the Purdue Pharmacy family, what you've been up to these past several years that got you to this point.
Awesome, yes. Love telling the story and just be able to also recognize how many mentors from Purdue have been a part of my life, even up until now. I'm actually a graduate of Butler University in 2008, but my Purdue relationship and the Purdue family started with me 2008, 2009, when I was a pharmacy resident in a community pharmacy down in Southern Indiana at New Albany, Mathis Pharmacy. Amazing experience, fantastic Purdue mentors, and really started a strong relationship. Stayed in the Louisville, Kentucky area for a while and was doing some clinical coordinating, building a residency program, and the opportunity to come back to Indiana arose in about 2013, where I was able to become the residency program director for a Walgreens Purdue residency program, PGY1, that we have here in central Indiana. That I can't even give you what it meant to me just to be in that role and be a mentor to a variety of residents over the past 8 years. And then opportunities arose in specialty pharmacy. So I was then able to connect with Purdue as adjuncts in community-based specialty to help build and create more opportunities and knowledge for students in that specialty space that's rapidly growing. Fast forward to now, I've been in this role since August, beginning of August, and it's just a pure joy to be able to do what I've loved to do in my career and mentoring students and helping them really find their place in the world of pharmacy.
Well, so tell us a little bit more about your view of this new position in this role and some of maybe your goals for the position.
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously a lot of mentoring and advising is a big place of where I've really tried to help support the students in every step of the process, whether it's even before they're into the professional program or in the professional program, and also for different opportunities and unique building opportunities for BSPS students. So obviously connecting the students, programming. We actually have a career fair coming up, career and networking fair for the PharmD students in October 26th. So if there's any alumni listening, we definitely want you involved in that if you're able or your company is able. And please reach out to me if you have more questions there. Also connecting with the BSPS students in their field and be able to find other unique opportunities. We're actually planning right now a similar networking event for them in the spring. Experiential, very busy right now talking to the P3s as they prepare for their APPE opportunities and trying to sift through thousands of rotation opportunities. It's very overwhelming for them, and I think they're also trying to figure out where that next step is for them in their career development. Teaching exploratory career development courses. One of my big goals, which Miss Maria Munez is going to be helping me with, is we want to start a podcast and be able to share stories of alumni and faculty and people a part of the Purdue family to be able to connect them to the students, and students can relate and find their own journey and their own adventure in pharmacy. So that's a big goal coming.
Well, you mentioned alumni. How do you see alumni engaging with students and their career development?
Alumni are key. We have to have that connection with alumni, and so many alumni are actually wanting to give back in so many different ways. And we're really lucky with Purdue, those roots run really deep and we have alumni everywhere. So it is our key to success in mentoring for these students. We actually have a new website, Dr. Alex Isaacs created this past year to be able to help connect alumni and students together in their particular interests and fields of pharmacy. And really what this networking and this website is supposed to do is help with the CV and resume type development for the students, and the alumni can help review those, and it's purely voluntary, but it's a beautiful way to be able to connect them with their interests. So definitely reach out to me for that too, for some more information. I know more information is coming this week for alumni to get involved in that. Again, those career networking events and being able to be involved, whether it's yourself or your individual corporation or company, and also being able to willing to share your stories when we're reaching out, whether it's more in a formal way with a specific interview or also informal for students to be able to shadow. We definitely want our alumni to be present and telling their story here at the college to help the students find out what opportunities are out there.
So for all our alumni, watch for emails from Stephanie Arnett and maybe our alumni manager, Aaron Van Emmen as well, who may be doing some of this communication. But when those opportunities come up, we hope that many of you, especially those with diverse career paths, will take us up on the offer to engage with our students and share your stories and create relationships that can benefit, I think, both you as an alumnus as well as our students. So look forward to seeing this area continue to grow and the impact that it has on the careers of our PharmD students as well as our BSPS students. So we let you ask me a question in these venues. So go ahead and fire off.
Yes, so we all know the pandemic has been really tough on pharmacy and healthcare as a whole. It's been a really tough journey out there. What is the college doing to support and prepare the students for the expanded role of the pharmacist in our new normal?
Yeah, first, I would lead off with just maybe a comment about wellness. There is no question that our alumni, our pharmacists, as well as our student pharmacists are stressed. The healthcare system has been exceedingly stressed, and the demands that have been placed on both our pharmacists as well as our student pharmacists have been extraordinary. And so first and foremost, we continue to emphasize wellness in our students, which we hope will translate into good wellness behaviors as practitioners, which I think is going to be really important to combat burnout and just exhaustion from all the activities that have gone on. And so first, we continue to work on wellness. But really, it goes back to our mission is preparing the next generation of leaders in pharmacy. And so first, we want to continue to build up those leadership skills for our students so that no matter what comes post-COVID, that they are ready to be the leaders that, frankly, the profession and the healthcare system and our patients need them to be. We always talk about leadership in maybe a different context. It isn't always about the big L leader, that is the person whose name is, at the top of the org chart, but really being a small L leader, and that is leading from where you are. And we hope to embed those values in our students. And that means we're teaching them and encouraging them to accept new challenges, adapt to a changing world, and associate internally and externally to your organization. So you have a support network within your professional life that can support you and give you ideas about how to move forward. And when our alumni take on new roles, accept those new roles, they're highly adaptable and they have great relationships. They find themselves leading from where they are and influencing their organizations, and particularly in patient care, improving patient care. Secondly, probably ensuring that our students are fully equipped to take on new roles, and ensuring that our curriculum continues to be one that is contemporary and really working at the cutting edge of practice. We know that there are big changes coming in community practice and certainly in hospital practice as well, but there are diverse careers out there. And we've done this for years, and that's part of this role that you, Stephanie, are taking on is opening students' eyes to all the opportunities that are out there, not just in community and hospital, but which also we want them to embrace those roles. And there are unique roles in those environments well, but teaching them and encouraging them to create new opportunities no matter where they are, be innovative, be entrepreneurial, and in the end of the day, all of that leads, we hope, better and improved patient care. So those are our commitments to our students, and ultimately it's our commitment to the patients that are served by our alumni. So So we're excited. I know it's going to be a challenging few years, but we know that our alumni, our student pharmacists, and then ultimately our alumni pharmacists are going to be ready to meet the demands and the needs of healthcare in this post-COVID world. So, well, thank you all for joining us today. Please comment on the video if you have questions, or if you have other topics that you'd like us to discuss in the future. As always, we thank you for watching. We'll see you next month. Hail Purdue and boiler up.